Welcome to the Visualize Meditations podcast, hosted by your friend Sasha Patil, a Chopra certified meditation teacher. The first step to creating the life of your dreams is to create a clear and compelling vision for what you want for the future. I'll be guiding you on visualization meditation so you can get clear on your deepest desires. Let's get started so you can turn your vision into a reality. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Visualize Meditations podcast. It's your gal pal Sasha, and to paint the scene for you right now, I am currently in San Diego, gorgeous San Diego. I'm so happy here. As soon as I touched down in San Diego, I was like, wow, I feel like a new person. I feel like this life is feeling really good for me right now. And if you want to hear more about that, feel free to listen along to the solo sessions because this episode is not about that. This is a guided meditation, and this guided meditation is all around contribution. And I think this is an area of life that is super important and that is overlooked a lot of the time. We're in a society now where we're focused on ourselves. It's a me society. It's inherently a little selfish. We're worried about ourselves. How can we progress, get to the next step? But we are not really focusing on other people or giving back or creating value for others or for your environment or for your community or something like that. And it's something I really want to prioritize this year myself. And I think it's just overlooked. So we're going to be doing a visualization meditation today all around contributions. So that could be adding value, that could be monetary donations, that could be community service, that could just be like any sort of way that you give back to others. To quote Tony Robbins, the secret to living is giving. You feel alive when you give. You feel alive when you give back to others and make the world a better place around you. It's not just about you all the time. Sometimes it's about producing things for the greater good and giving back to the greater good. So without further ado, let's get into the meditation. You can find yourself in a comfortable seated position with your eyes gently and safely closed. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, and emotions are completely normal. And if they come up for you, you can allow them to pass gently like a cloud in the sky. I invite you to put your palms face down for grounding or face up for receiving. I invite you to start this practice with some deep, cleansing breaths. Allow them to be the deepest breaths you've taken all day. I invite you to start this visualization picturing these things as clearly as you can, as if you're watching a movie. What does it look like for you to contribute in your life? Visualize yourself giving back with your time and energy into your community, your environment, your loved ones, the people around you. What does it look like to be doing that? Picture it now. does it look like to add value to things outside of yourself? If that's your community, your loved ones, the environment, strangers. What does it look like to give back and to add value? What's the impact you're making outside of yourself? Visualize the ripple effect now. How does it feel to give back and to contribute and to have an impact? Really sit in this feeling. Allow this feeling to fill you up and to radiate out of you. When you're ready, you can is. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. This would not be the Visualize Meditations podcast if I didn't tell you to take some sort of action step right now. So you just visualize the ways that you want to give back, if that's with your time, your energy, your love, your monetary donations. You just visualize all those things. How can you schedule one of those things? How can you do one of those things now? How can you take one step moving toward that version of your life? Anything, just anything small while you're in the state, because when you visualize a thing, it's in your head, and when you schedule it, it's real. And when you're actually doing the thing and taking steps towards going to that direction, it's real. So how can you take that step right now? I feel like contribution is something that's overlooked a lot. Like, something to think about is, how can you give back? How can you make a difference? How can you make the world a better place outside of yourself? How can you do that? And why should you do that? Because life is bigger than just your own perception of what's happening. It's much bigger than that. We're here to do something. And at the end, I think a lot of us strive to make the world a better place in some sort of way, right? Maybe not everybody, but I think a lot of people do. And I think giving back and creating value and contributing outside of yourself is something that's overlooked a lot, even though it's such an important piece of life. Like, there's nothing that feels better than giving to somebody else, or making some sort of difference, or making some sort of impact, or making something better. There's no better feeling than doing something selfless outside of yourself. So I encourage you to do that. Every Monday, a new meditation here. Every Wednesday, an episode of the Mastermind Moments podcast with my best friend Josh Glanville. And every Friday, a solo sessions here. If you guys could like, follow, subscribe, leave comments, it would mean the entire world to me. I'm going to be pivoting a little bit with the solo sessions and chatting less about travel, because I'm not really traveling anymore, and doing more personal developments. What are you guys feeling challenged with right now? What do you need help with? What are you thinking about? What are you feeling on right now? Send me that, and it's something I can chat through and talk about. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this meditation, and we'll catch you guys next week on the Visualize Meditations podcast. Bye. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Visualize Meditations podcast. Please follow, subscribe, leave a review, all of the good things. If you want to connect more, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Visualize Meditations. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, create the life of your dreams, and we will see you next week.